The ONFARM Applied Research and Monitoring Program is the 4-year applied research initiative that began during 2019, supporting soil health and water quality research on farms across Ontario. The program is delivered by the Ontario Soil and Crop Improvement Association with the support of a number of organizations. The Lower Thames Valley Conservation Authority's role is to collect environmental data in the sub-watershed of Jeanettes Creek. This data is collected to assess how agricultural practices are affecting regional nutrient loads, which can ultimately contribute to the development of harmful algae blooms in the Thames River, Lake St. Clair, and Lake Erie. Jeanettes Creek is one of the largest sub-watersheds of the Thames River. The drainage area of the sub-watershed is approximately 380 square kilometers. The sub-watershed's predominant land use is agriculture. The Jeanettes Creek sub-watershed is very unique due to the flat, flood-prone terrain and its proximity to Lake St. Clair. The watershed is also home to many aquatic species at risk and rare birds, such as egrets and bald eagles. The LTVCA is monitoring a 20 square kilometer area within Jeanettes Creek for the ONFARM project. The area includes 3 pump systems which are used to discharge water from the upland fields into Jeanettes Creek. The LTVCA has established 6 monitoring stations in the Jeanettes Creek study sub-watershed to monitor environmental conditions. There are 3 monitoring sites located at pump stations and 3 sites located upstream of each pump. Staff perform event-based water quality sampling at these monitoring sites during rain and flow events. Water quality samples are collected with auto-motivated water samplers and through grab sampling. Once collected, these samples are shipped to a private lab for chemistry analysis. We also collect flow data at all of the sub-watershed sites. This can involve gauging streams during runoff events to calculate discharge. When this data is paired with water quality sample results, we can calculate nutrient loads. Preliminary results indicate annual total phosphorus loads at the pump stations range between 1 to 3.5 kilograms per hectare per year. Annual variations in loads are primarily a result of differences in annual precipitation and cropping practices. The LTVCA is also monitoring runoff at 2 edge of field sites. At these sites, we are comparing the phosphorus losses from 2 different cropping systems. One is a no-till cover crop system, the other a conservation tillage system. When rain causes significant flow at the fields, the LTVCA collects water samples. These samples are collected directly from the tiles every 3 hours. The sites are also instrumented with sensors that record tile and surface water flow. This data is used to calculate nutrient loads. In the heavy clay soils of this area, the total phosphorus loss from runoff is usually 80% particulate bound and 20% dissolved in runoff. Annual phosphorus and sediment loads are heavily influenced by the season, cropping practices, and rainfall intensity. Cover cropping, reduced tillage, and 4R nutrient stewardship practices can help to keep nutrients on the field. The data collected from all of the monitoring stations in the Jeanettes Creek on-farm study area will be used to configure and calibrate a sub-watershed computer model. The model can be used to run simulations to determine what agricultural practices are effective at reducing agriculturally sourced phosphorus loads.